The world is in deep shock because of DeepSeek. How about you? I'll be surprised if someone says they are not shocked. Let the facts get validated by the experts. One important thing that caught my attention is the training cost. While the so-called popular foundation models spend hundreds of millions of dollars for training, DeepSeek just claims $5 million is what they spent to train this model. If this is proven correct, then it's a significant impact in the AI space. Let's keep this fact aside. I want to take a detour here, talk about the RAG application and the misuse of RAG application. There is a connect between these two. Let's talk about the RAG application. What enterprise is doing with the RAG application? Enterprise has few limitations today to make use of LLMs effectively. The very first one is exposing the data to LLMs, and because of that, they use RAG as a alternate route where they keep their data exposed to vector DB, and they think that because of that the entire data set is not exposed to LLMs. Also, training a model is going to take a lot of time and cost. So they take RAG as an alternate route, but I see a limitation over there. What exactly happening with the RAG? When you develop a RAG-based application, you expose your data to RAG, and what the vector DB does, it does slicing and dicing, generate embeddings for each piece of slice. When user query comes, a relevant slice is fetched and exposed to LLM. LLM is constrained to look at answer within the given slice, summarize the answer and gives it back. Here what we are doing with LLM is more or less advanced search engine than the real power of LLM as such. And we assume that this is what the real AI application using LLMs, but actually not, right? A true LLM application the model has to be completely trained with the enterprise data. Only then you gain bigger advantage of exposing your data or making use of your data using these algorithms. Otherwise it is not going to be efficient enough, rather it is just going to be an advanced query engine. So we spoke about exposing the data could be seen as a security concern or training cost. All of that is a limiting factor. But now let's go back to what DeepSeek is claiming. Training is going to cost substantially very, very cheap now, right? 100 million versus 5 million. I think the training period also going to be reduced. And if DeepSeek type of an LLMs, very focused LLMs, if you look at some of the ways that they have approached it, is instead of having one bigger model, looks like they have a lot of small modules as a models inside. If you take some of these approaches and start hosting in a constrained environment, then enterprise will have a feasibility of training their entire data set in the model as such, and that will help us to develop a real enterprise scale LLM application than hiding behind the RAG. So I think this is very fastly approaching, very interesting time to be in. I hope we all will start to develop a full-fledged LLM based application pretty sooner. I'm quite excited. I hope you too. We'll talk in another video. Until then, thanks for tuning in today. Bye.